Hello to everyone. So now it's time to eat some real food. Enough is enough. I have to have some real food. So that means I'm going to have to bake myself some bread. I'm going to have to fry myself some bacon and eggs. I'm going to have to get some jam out of the refrigerator. Today I was shopping around for bacon. Fortunately, I had some. And so when I started this thing, I wanted to put out there, you know, what I really do, how I really do things. So what I did was when I made this yeast, I used my yeast from 99 Cents Only. I had bought a couple and I had them in the stockpile. And I used raw brown sugar. You know, a lot of times that is very delicious in place of sugar. Or even brown sugar. And then I want a little salt. I have about 3/4 cup warm water. I put about 2 teaspoons yeast and a tablespoon of brown sugar because I don't want my bread to fail. It's late. I have a 1/2 cup of milk, and I use my powdered milk and some butter. And so I bought eggs. I searched around, and I think the best deal I could find on eggs is 99 Cents Only. So eggs and bacon are something you want to find the cheapest possible price. And then for my milk, I just use my powdered milk. And in my stockpile, this week I bought 2 of these. And the Walmart powdered milk is good. I usually like to have evaporated milk. I need some of that. And then this month I bought the lard. So right now I still have the Crisco from Walmart left. And I greased my pan with that. And so I bought the lard because that's what they are given out in the government food. And this is my powdered milk. I just mix it up 2 cups at a time, and I keep it in the refrigerator. So you know, when I'm going around and I'm looking around in the dumpsters, or when I was setting up a little home in my car, what I was really trying to do is conceptualize how in the world one would do this. You know, no plans of living in my car or, you know, diving around in a dumpster. But if I didn't have a home, or if I had, well, you remember the manager came to my door. The owner wants his apartment back after 16 years. And so I wanted to conceptualize how one would do that. Well, I have a pretty good idea now. If you move your front seat forward and you put a box, you can sleep with your knees bent pretty comfortably. That's all you got to know. And then you got to know that you've got to have food in your trunk. And water. Tomorrow I'll go and I'll fill my, I have 6 gallons of water that need to be filled for 35 cents. So, okay, this is the same thing I was doing with, okay, the Dave Ramsey method, save $1,000. Okay, the thing about saving is your savings is going to sit there in the bank. So, okay, whether it sits there quickly, whether it sits there slowly, it's going to sit there. So now I've pretty much devised a painless method on how to save the $1,000. And I've devised a painless repayment plan on my credit cards. And I have, you know, quit drinking my Diet Coke during the day. And so I have been working on this Diet Coke habit for some months, probably since most of you have been following me. And what I've been doing is drinking tea in place of Coke, weakening that habit. So today when I didn't drink any Diet Coke, I didn't go to McDonald's and I saved my $3, I wasn't suffering at all. I didn't suffer one little bit saving my $3. And when I went to the library to get my books to sell for $3, the only thing on that you have to know is you have to have your $2.66 to ship the books. And then, you know, they reimburse you when you sell it. But those little 10-cent books, I'll sell those for $1. No big hurry to sell them. The way I set it up is the 6-day auction. And the way they do it with me now is I think I get 50 free posts a month. So say one a day. Otherwise, they cost me 30 cents. And then they repost them 3 times if they don't sell. So the books are doing pretty good considering I just started the books. So if you need money, if you want to, okay, I could just take the $21 a week, or I could just, you know, get $1,000, but I don't want to do that. That's not what I want to do. And so now what I want to do is I will just pay my Chase Bank down starting this month. I will do baby step number 1 and baby step number 2 because Dave Ramsey makes the rules at his house, and you know, I make the rules at my house. I always did. And I will pay off the credit cards. And so you might be wondering, well, why? Well, I have a good reason. Before I check out of this world, I would like to try to flip a few houses. You know, I had this in the back of my mind for a while. And so the sooner I get those credit cards paid off, the sooner I get myself a nice little house somewhere. Maybe a condo, we'll see. So when, you know, the people came and they said, we want our apartment back, that was very disruptive. And I said, you know what, this is not going to happen again. This is just ridiculous. Glad it happened though, because this place is a lot nicer. You know how many times I've seen the manager here? Never. Not one time. I pay my rent. I'm never home. It's great. I love it. And this is a nicer area too. And also I wanted to mention, you know, if you're new to me, you know, I walk 2 hours a day. I'm retired. The most important thing I have to do in a day is walk 2 hours a day, you know, do my exercise. And so this week, see how easy this is? This week I will be looking for bacon. So I will be looking for a good deal on chicken. And that was, I will be looking for portions of meat that would run around $1. Now for this bacon that I got so dirt cheap somewhere, I can have a big pile of bacon. And I am going to have a big pile of bacon. And I'm going to have some nice big pieces of bread too. So that is my chat. And it's just about ready. I just rise it one time. That's good enough. I want to show you guys exactly how I make it. I have like, I don't know, it was more than 90 now new followers. And I think one of the best things you could, my bread's still a little bit sticky. I think one of the best things you could ever do, I mean, one of the most money-saving things you could ever do would be make bread. You know, you can have some at night, you know, the way we always used to do it. With the meal was bread and milk with butter, with honey, or with jam. And then tomorrow I will be shopping. Last year I shopped every year until, every day until August. And then in August, I just totally ceased working, really. You know, I'm retired anyway. It's working no hardship on me. And so if some of you want to, you know, try a little eBay or swap meet business, what I would do is I would just try one thrift store a day. I mean, don't kill yourself. Like today I went to one, just one, that's enough. Okay, so now I'll cover this and let it rise one time, and then I'll have some bacon and eggs. Okay, you guys, God bless you all.